go.
So, hi everyone, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with
Susie.
From Susie and the Batschies. Okay, not really, but spelled the same.
And Natalie.
And Natalie, and they came all the way from New York and San Francisco to see the museum of, simultaneously, to see the Museum of Interesting Things, and they saw the entire place. It took her about well, a month or two, right, to see the whole place.
Took quite some time.
We've been here for ages.
Yeah, for ages.
Worthy.
And now I've got for them, I actually have 4 boxes. Here are the 4 boxes that I'm going to mix up like a 42nd Street shell game.
Okay.
So this is my absolutely terrible 42nd Street shell game mixing.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Oh no, you can look. You can, because you'd want to see where, you know, they would have 3 shells. I remember this as a kid in Times Square. They'd have 3 shells and they mix them up and they put a quarter under one of them, and you wanted to look to figure out where the quarter was.
The one
I was like this tiny little kid, so they loved me, so they would always kind of show me and stuff. So I never played because, you know, obviously money and all that.
Right.
But they would always like find some like cute blonde girl and go look and try to show that they're good with kids.
Right.
It was really funny. I was the kid. So I'm going to mix them up like a 42nd Street shell game. So are you guys confused?
Very
totally.
Excellent, good. Otherwise I'd have to do this for like a week. Okay, so pick a package, any package.
I'm going to pick the big one.
The big one!
Okay, I'll pick the paper one.
That one, the bigger one. That's a foreign one.
Ooh.
Wow. And then, of course, we have our scalpels. You found the blue one, so I'll give you the blue one.
Cookies.
And then I'll give it to you.
Right.
Did you say, cookies?
Oh, goodies. But I do like cookies, too.
I do like cookies. I got paid in cookies for my first videos.
Wow.
By Limelight.
This is a petite packet. Is this?
Oh, we're not supposed to say where it's coming from.
No.
Yeah. So, do you hear the Mission Impossible thing in the background?
I think it came from Canada, though.
Ooh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
It's okay to say country here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We just can't be
that would be okay.
talking about Mockingbird Lane.
Exactly. Because the monsters do get me 50% of my items. You've seen the house.
Oh, okay. We have a film of some kind.
Wow. That is definitely a film. Earth Spins.
This smells like vinegar.
It's got a little vinegar syndrome, maybe. This one is, and it's written on it. So these are 16mm films for our speakeasy. Yeah, this actually is like Earth Spin. Oh, this is like a gyroscope film, I remember.
Oh,
so it's about the gyroscope.
Wait, there's more.
There's more.
Wow.
We have Japs.
Bomb.
Hawaii.
Oh, this is the World War. This is the this is a newsreel film.
She's half Japanese
Are
and
you
grew
half
up in Hawaii.
Yes.
Oh my God, you're kidding.
No.
What are the chances of that? Wow.
And then we have Network. Very
Oh, this is a computer film. This is like a geeky film on computers in the 80s.
Oh.
So it shows you all those giant mainframes and everything, and it goes back a little bit further too. But oh my God, that is a really cool one. Now, ironically, Susie not only works with this one, but she also, you work in film and radio and television.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's 2 ironies going on here.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't want to mention this until we opened the boxes, but all the people watching know that we noticed the first year that people that open up boxes, they often, 80% it has to do with them in some sort of way.
Some way or another.
I noticed the pattern the first year. I was so spooked that I didn't tell anyone because I was so spooked. But people started gasping like you did, saying, oh, this is perfect for her because she's half Japanese, half Hawaiian. Yeah. And I'm like, so people started doing things like that, going, my dad used to do this for a living, or this is what I do, or I own these. And I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to tell people. The packages are picking the person, not the person in the package.
All right.
And so that's why I don't open boxes. You were asking how do you handle not opening boxes? Because I feel like I'm opening a box that belongs to you guys. And that's why I don't open. It's so unmistakable. People in our speakeasies, like the regulars, gasp and they go, oh, here we go again. It's somebody else that's like, look, this has to do it. And it's fun to watch the new people go through it, and hopefully someday you'll do more of these, and you'll be like, holy moly, I remember my first time was the coolest. And your first time is always the coolest because it's the most ironic. The other 20%, 10% are opposites, 5% it's random, 5% it's it's often a flop. So one person will open that person's package and another, and now you've already opened, so it didn't flop. So it might be an opposite, it might be a random, like a donkey, or it might be you. So let's see what you open.
Okay, we're coming from Quebec, Canada. wrapped in Canadian newspaper. Dun dun dun.
I think that looks like a film too.
It does look like a film. It's very round. It's very filmy.
I never would have guessed that Square Box was a film.
Oh, it's really nicely.
Usually I can tell the films. Either because I know the person
I
or...
definitely want to give them credit for that. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so there are films.
Okay.
And let's see if they were nice enough to... Now, I'm in denial about glasses, so you're not seeing me do anything, right?
Anything.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything. Good girl. Oh, this is a really important film. This is Out of the Inkwell with Coco the Town. So if you see those cool...
Coco Chanel?
Not exactly, but close. So these were the original animations of this clown that the guy would like show the drawing of the clown. Now with this one, it's basically a story. It's not showing the drawing of the clown, but it is one of the Coco the Clown iconic films. They used a lot of this kind of stuff to pitch to the studios that animation could evoke emotion. You know.
It seems like it's up a little bit. Can we take a gander without running? No, it
And
would
I'm
have to
going to
go
look
in
at
very
this one
far.
and see which other one you opened. And I always tell them to label them so that I can figure out. Oh, this is so great! Dog Gone Modern. This is part of our. I'm believe it or not, the Futurist Society found me and wanted me to do a lecture at NYU for the Futurists. And I said, you do realize that everything I do is the past, not the future. I can't find items that are the future unless I go back to the future. Which only happened. Well, I think there's 3 sequels.
80s.
3 times in the 80s. Yeah, and I'm not Michael J. Fox, so unfortunately I can't go back. And I don't own a DeLorean
You're
yet.
not Michael J. Fox yet.
And I don't have a DeLorean in the collection, but I'm looking for
maybe
one.
you are actually.
I did
Michael
drive
J.
a
Fox.
Tesla. I have driven a Tesla. It's close to a DeLorean. But so in that show, we've been getting things that we think our stuff is the future, but it turns out that a lot of those items were in the past. So this is one of these like future cartoons of this dog that walks into this house that's been modernized with all this cool technology where you talk and the washing machine does this and you do that and this, that, all that stuff that we have now.
Today.
So this dog gets in this house and he gets totally terrorized by all this technology that's smart technology.
It's like
And
the
the dog's
Jetsons.
like, "Rrr," exactly,
Totally.
like the Jetsons dog, you know, going nuts. So I love this one. So what do you do for a living? I don't even know. Let's see how this works.
I do, well, I have been doing international diplomacy, but I'm going to go more regional now, so I'm going to be doing water management for California.
Wow. So this is one of the random ones.
Random.
This is clearly
I do want a
random.
dog.
You do want a dog, so that works.
You know, it's a stretch, but we can work with it.
We'll go with dog.
Stretch. Yeah, dog.
We'll go with dog.
Okay.
And I could see you being kind of a futurist. You went to Burning Man.
Right, I did.
So that's kind of cool in a cool way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to say goodbye to those guys.
Bye.
Bye.